There are places some of us can.
Spiritual journey. I was raised Jewish, very conservative Jewish, and again, like I said, I always had questions. My fiance a long time ago was Methodist, and I'd go to church repeatedly with her. But when religion was used as ammunition against me during the breakup, it made me push back, just backlash. Long story short, there was a down spiral. I was drinking, just really going the wrong way. I had friends bring me to a church. This is a lot like the first question. Bring me to a church. I got involved with a life group that I showed up at one night. I met a guy, he's a good friend of mine now, and he brought me to another church, and I went to another church. I was going just trying to find groups to connect with. Found 3 or 4 people. Connected with John Heaver, who walked me through one-on-one through Matthew, and answered all my questions. But it was a good, probably about a year or 2 that I was struggling with my religion and what truth was for me. Just having questions answered by knowledgeable people I felt were giving me real responses and doing my own reading. It brought me to a very good place, I think, where I can just be me and have my family, and I found my truth. And, I'm a young Christian, but it's something that's taking a strong hold. He's come into my life and touched my heart and really just helped me listen. And listen not just to the word, but listen to my friends and family and my new family in church, and realize what I was doing, how I need to improve. There you have it.
Cool.
Nutshell. The word has led me to see a deeply, deeply compassionate side, a very loving side, and a very forgiving side.
Cool.
But the more I opened up, and the more I read scripture and started to digest it and let it just sit there and pray about it and meditate on it, I realized that Thomas was only doubting because if he was going to go with Jesus, he was going for death. He was 150%. And that's the story or character, which question, that I connect most with. What blows me away the most about my story, if I call it that, is that I've seen firsthand how faith can change your life, how signs can be given. That's usually a really, really hard thing to come across if you're not looking for it. But I was given signs of the relationships that I've built, family I've gained, that really, really blows me.
Cool.